Sydney. We got here this morning. My flight was good. How was yours?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't as good, I would say.
I took his upgrade. So you checked in the hotel, got some showers, and now we don't smell as bad. At least I don't, anyway. And set out to go to our first point of interest on our vacation, which was?
Kmart.
Kmart.
Yep.
That was where we decided that we were going to spend our first stop in Australia, was at Kmart. And then we went to Target.
Yep.
And then we went to Kohl's.
Yep.
And a bunch of other shops as well.
Yep.
So yeah, we got kind of lost, walked through a scary tunnel because we didn't want to walk up. It was like a 40 degree incline.
It was a big hill.
It was a huge ass hill.
It was like San Francisco type hill.
Yeah. And so we were like, we just keep going, we'll eventually get around it. And well, we kind of got a little bit around it, but it still beat us. But we're here at the Darling Harbor.
Yep.
And thought we would do a quick vlog here with some people in the background and some live action going on.
It's a really nice area.
It is a great area.
Weather here.
It is great weather here today. Gonna go grab some lunch, head back to the hotel, take back our new rainbow neon light that we bought at Target. Made by, we think, the same company that made the
They had to have.
The palm tree that we bought last year that Fido knocked off the day after we got home.
Yep.
Stay away from this one, fighters.
Alright, so we are here at Echo Point after spending about 10 minutes complaining about where to take a shot at.
And it is very windy.
It is very windy. Yeah, so we took a 2-hour train ride here. That was very nice.
It was. It's good times.
Yeah.
Long walk down here.
After sleeping for about 14 hours.
Oh, that was amazing.
Which is no joke.
It was, yeah, it really was not a joke. We really did sleep like 14 hours.
Yep, went to bed at 6 p.m.
Or earlier. Yes.
Really embracing our Florida heritage. It is cold here.
It's
windy, cold, and it's like very
50,
much like fall.
Like 55 degrees. But we got some really good pictures of the trees. It's really pretty, and it is very nice up here. But it certainly is a little bit colder than I expected.
And we are about to begin a very scary hike.
Wow, I am so tired from going down that long thing of stairs. And then back up that long thing of stairs to be able to go out to the Three Sisters. Oh my gosh.
It's a Honeymoon Bridge.
That was so tiring.
My ears are so cold.
Was it good though?
Yeah.
Was it worth the walk?
Yeah.
All the stairs?
It was.
Good. Now we're tired. I think it's time for an orange slice cookie. Or 5. So we decided last year that we made too many boring vlogs inside of hotel rooms. So we're making an active try to bring you to more interesting places when we do the vlogging. So we've gone down this, what's it called? It's not the rock walk. What's it called?
Cliff walk.
The cliff walk.
Yeah.
From Bondi Beach to some other beach that's over there.
Yeah.
Over there. There it is. There's the other beach we're walking to. It's just really quite pretty here.
It is, yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of waves and surfers and fun stuff. And there's a ton of people that are running around us. Literally, lots of dogs. Fido, you would love it here. We have found as well on the trains that clearly there's some people who like to eat healthy on the trains.
There are.
And what did you call the one?
Bugs Bunny. Yes.
She was eating
a whole carrot.
A whole
giant carrot. Not just like baby carrots, but
this big. I can barely see myself. Like this big of a carrot that's like this big around. It was huge. And then yesterday when we were on the train, there was also a woman who was eating celery, and she was doing it very, very loudly. It was like
in the quiet carriage.
Yeah, in the quiet carriage.
Yeah.
So very, very annoying. We found some very annoying Australians on this trip so far.
I think you got the audio too of her crunching.
I did, and if I can get it, I'll insert it right here. Okay, good deal.
All right. So, I think this is enough for this video because my arm is getting weak.
Okay. What's wrong, Peter? Are you afraid up here?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
That's why I'm holding on to both sides.
That you are.
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be any vlogging. At least, definitely not of me holding the camera. Behind us, where's my hand? There I am. Is the Marina Sands Bay.
Up that way.
Yep, which is the giant boat-looking thing that we were on earlier today.
Yep.
Up on the observation deck where you were scared.
and now we're on this skyway walkway
Yeah.
thing, and he's scared.
I don't feel so bad here because it's wider, and I don't have that imminent feeling like I'm gonna fall off.
So we watched a really cool show.
Yep.
Where they do, they light up the trees and synchronize the music, kind of like what they do with the Christmas lights that you see. We're trying to burn up some time while we are waiting for this queue over here to die down, and I think it's actually getting longer, not shorter. There's a good breeze going up here, which is really nice because it's hot as hell here, and it's really hot down there.
Extremely humid.
They basically made like another like little rainforest thing down there, so there's like no air moving from like 15 feet down. So we are going to finish this off, and then we're gonna go back to the room and enjoy the nice, cool air conditioning.
Yep. Hey, that's not fair. That's a cheap shot. Hey.
Stop. The last time we vlogged, I think, was on the trees.
It's been a long time ago.
It has been a long time ago since we
Yeah.
vlogged. So since then we've gone to Universal. So what did you think of Universal Singapore?
It was nice. It was a nice little like half-day kind of outing.
So how did the park smell?
Like fresh flowers.
It was really, really stinky because there were a lot of really smelly people there.
When you're enclosed like in a line on a ride, and it's hot and it's
there's no
sweaty,
airflow.
and there's no air movement, it's like torture.
The Mummy was essentially the same, although they were looking for a book in the Mummy. So
Find the book.
yeah, find the book. Saturday I went and had a massage.
Yep. Princess Pampering Day.
That night then we went to the Manhattan Bar.
It's ranked the 7th best bar in the world.
It was good, but then we met up with the manager because I decided I wanted to go take a tour of this bar because it's made to look like a bar in Manhattan right after Prohibition ended, and so it's just really cool interior and stuff. So we started walking around, and the manager came over and was like, "Can I help you with something?" So that's how we got a little private tour of Manhattan. So that was like what, 15 minutes probably?
At least, yeah.
The public transportation in Singapore was abysmal.
Ticketing was the real problem.
Yes, it was the actual trains were
themselves
fine.
are fine.
Yeah, but the ticketing was horrible. You can only buy one trip at a time, one round trip at a time.
So you
That
couldn't
was it.
like prepay money on there, and it was just very annoying.
We got to walk through the Fountain of Wealth, which we took a picture of from the Conrad, so we'll put that in here.
Yeah, so I was looking outside the window of the Conrad and noticed like a big group of people going out into the fountain, and the fountain was kind of like off or in a reduced mode. and they were going around in like a clockwise circle all together, and like reaching their hand out into the fountain. And it looked like a pagan ritual. We made it a point to go down there when
we did. And it was free.
Times. It's free, yeah. So you walk around the fountain clockwise 3 times and make a wish or something like that?
Yeah, with your hand in the water.
Yeah.
We did the light show the following night after we did the trees. So that was very cool. It was like 15 minutes or so, and they did like the whole water spray thing with lights, backlit lights, and projections and stuff. So that kind of wrapped up Singapore.
Yep.
We went to the airport. We got to see the sunflower garden.
Yep.
And went to the cactus garden.
Yeah.
And then we got on our Cathay business flight to Hong Kong. A350, which had really cool like video cameras set up, and they were higher res than what they had in the A380. There's one on the tail, and there was one like behind the landing gear, the front landing gear.
It was really cool.
Food was decent.
Yep.
Except the fact there was a child that was unruly behind me. It was irritating.
This has been a trip
really
of
irritating.
You scolding children.
It has been.
You really hate children. You know
I hate children. I really kind of do hate children now.
These seem like the rich kind of absent parents.
Yes, yes. We got to Hong Kong then, checked into the Conrad, then we went to a building to go take a picture of the KPMG building.
Yep.
And just happened to stumble across the NCR office as well. So for the first time I think on any of our trips, I have a picture of me in an NCR office.
And the receptionist was thoroughly confused about what he wanted.
Yeah, Peter rode a cable car to go see a Buddha.
I did. It was a very fun ride. I climbed up a lot of steps to get to that Buddha too. It was so hot up there.
It has been really hot, like miserably hot here.
By the time I made it up to the Buddha, I was like feeling kind of lightheaded.
It could have also been the function of the pollution. It
could have been.
It was a, 9 out of 10 on the pollution scale or whatever it is. Yesterday we went to Ocean Park.
Had like the most amazing time ever. It was so fun.
We get to Ocean Park and we're pulling into the train, and Peter goes, "Oh, by the way, I think you have to take a ropeway or a cable car to get to the park." Not advertised. There were some good views, and it wasn't really as scary as I thought it was going to be, but it was kind of scary. We rode on escalators after escalator after escalator after escalator after escalator.
It wasn't that many.
It felt like it. Not only were they high and they were steep, but they were on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, like this whole theme park was
built on the backside of a mountain.
Yeah, with rides at different elevations, like big difference in elevations.
Yeah, so like when you're going around a corner on a roller coaster, while the roller coaster is only say 70 feet above ground, maybe even 50 feet above ground, where it drops off to is like 400 feet above the water. If you were to like tumble off. That's how far you would fall. My first half of the day was just not enjoyable whatsoever.
And you scratched your glasses.
And I scratched my glasses. And then to finish off our tour of escalators from yesterday, we took the mid-level escalators.
Yep.
Up midway up the top of the mountain.
There's a lot of escalators though, isn't it?
It was a lot of escalators. A lot, like probably 20 escalators, like in series, one after another.
It's the longest system in the world.
We tried to go to the top of this mountain to look at the buildings or something. I don't know. We got like a half of the way up there, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore.
It was hot.
It was
so
very
hot.
I was soaked. Some of those places we saw in the Ding Ding yesterday, they had like shop after shop of like dried fish. What blew my mind, it wasn't just like a handful of them, it was like a whole block. And they looked to me like they were completely identical. I just don't understand how they stay in business.
Well, the So-So hair salon is still in business.
Yes, the So-So hair salon. That's what it was called, the So-So hair salon. So we're gonna go out and see some more sights, and we'll show you more in a bit. Why are we talking pandas?
Because we kind of went to Hong Kong Disneyland and we had a lot of fun.
What was your favorite attraction that we rode?
The Grizzly Mountain roller coaster.
That was really cool.
It was.
It went forward and it went backwards, and it did like launch when it went forward then after it went backwards. It was pretty cool. Park was very small. It was cute. Yeah, we had a good time.
We did.
Didn't wait more than like 15 minutes, I think, for anything other than Jungle Cruise. I think.
Yeah, that was like the best part.
20 minutes for Jungle Cruise, and it was not at all worth the wait.
Yeah,
it
Jungle
wasn't
Cruise
funny
is
at
pretty
all.
bad too.
Hyperspace Mountain was cool. The Iron Man ride was cool. It was kind of like Star Tours, but with a different theme. Very much based around Hong Kong.
It's a small world.
It's a small world after all. It's a small
I hate that ride.
world. So last night we went up to the side of a mountain.
We did. We went to
took
Victoria
lots
Peak.
and lots and lots of pictures. So let's talk about the lounge.
Yes.
OMG. How much alcohol they give to us in a single cup.
They really do give a lot. We went to the piano bar last night for
That was
dinner.
nice. I did have a good time there.
Yeah. She sang your song again.
She did, and I didn't even have to ask for it. And you had your pizza, and I had a
did.
salad, and then I felt fat. I'm ready to be able to shave again. I miss not having 110 volts in the bathroom that I can shave because I look like a furry creature. Alright, I think we're done vlogging for tonight. We've had a good time.
Too.
The pandas have made their appearance.
Yep.
The best $8
Yep.
we spent on this trip. Bye!
Bye.
We are vlogging today
Mm-hmm.
from the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge.
The pier.
It's our day suite.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It is.
It's
a very nice
and cool.
lounge.
It's a beautiful lounge.
I've been here before, but
Has an interesting view from here. We're behind a concrete pillar, which sucks, but we get to look out to the plains out here. We're talking quietly because this is kind of a quiet area.
mm-hmm.
I don't really think we're supposed to be in here like talking like this, but we're going to for a few minutes. So checked out the W this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful room.
Mm-hmm.
Great room. Crappy service, but good room.
Princess over here complained about the service and got us a free meal.
I didn't get to eat, so they didn't get to take any money.
And then Princess tried to get a massage here at the lounge.
I did.
But
I don't know why I'm now being referred to as Princess, but
because you need constant pampering, obviously.
heading back to the U.S. today, and first, which is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's our second first-class experience on this trip. This is on Cathay, though.
Mm-hmm.
Last time was on Qantas, so
Yep.
should be a lot of fun.
It should be.
So we went up to a really awesome bar last night called Ozone, and it's on the 118th floor. And we
Over
were
the Ritz-Carlton.
And we were it's the tallest building in Hong Kong, and the crazy part is that it was so high up and it was cloudy that it was actually like cloudy in the bar. Well, I think we're gonna cut this one short because I don't want to wake anybody up who may be trying to sleep. Cheese here.